Please stand for the singing of our national anthem by Cynthia Torres Flores, and please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance to follow afterwards.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now take your seats.
Welcome to Arlington Collegiate High School, class of 2019 graduation. I want to give a special thank you to the friends, families, teachers, administrators who've gathered here on this momentous day. To my friends, you've helped me when I needed you and allowed me to form friendships that will last a lifetime. I would like to recognize those friends that have always had my back. Liliana Cruz, Arleth Villegas, Lizeth Ramirez Martinez, Elizabeth Rodriguez, and Cynthia Torres Flores. To my family, you may not have always understood the struggles I was going through or fully understood the program itself, but every step of the way, I could count on you to be right there beside me. To the faculty and staff, you set the bar high and challenged us from our first day of Bridge Camp to the last day of class. Today, after 4 years of hard work, we're going to walk this stage and receive our diplomas. Today marks the ending of one chapter, but also the beginning of another in our lives. I would like to take a moment to reflect on all we've done as a class. We have worked together to navigate unknown waters. We have supported each other through every obstacle. We celebrate every accomplishment and every attempt, even if it didn't always result in success, because through everything, we learned and we grew. From our first homecoming to our last powwow with Miss Haggerty, to senior award night and prom, we have truly accumulated exceptional moments that remain close to our minds and close to our hearts. Some of us may yet again have our heads bowed down like that first Monday when we started Bridge Camp, nervous for what's to come. But this time, we are no longer naive little children, but rather mature young men and women, moving forward with confidence from lessons learned through our lives. I am proud of every single one of us. And as Reese Witherspoon's and my favorite movie playing Elle Wood said, we did it. It is now my pleasure to introduce one of the biggest supporters of ACHS, Please welcome the Superintendent of Arlington Independent School District, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos.
Thank you so much. And first and foremost, congratulations. Seniors, graduates, because you've already graduated, some of you with your associates. So wherever you stand in this space today, congratulations. And I'll tell you that you, as a class, have done exceptionally well. I remember standing here last year, congratulating the first graduating class. Don't tell them, but you outdid them. So congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, I know you will tell them, but you did outdo them. And so for that and for so many other reasons, we are so proud of you. And I'll just tell you that you are an example. You're an example for students in the district, students who are not in the district, for your family, for your friends. You are an example of what is possible. And we always knew in the early college high school, in Arlington Collegiate, that the students would have exceptional opportunities. But we also knew that it would take students taking advantage of those opportunities to truly make this school successful. You have completely exceeded our expectations. You took advantage of all the opportunities, and you've done very well. I will share with you that as you cross this stage, and you've already crossed other stages, and you're going to continue with your future, as you cross this stage, to keep in mind that there are other people, whether your siblings or your friends or your family, your cousins, there's other people who need your support to also achieve this type of success. And if you keep that in mind throughout your whole life, you will have made a huge impact in this world. And so as your superintendent, I am exceptionally proud of you. I'm proud of the teachers and the principal and the assistant principal, counselors, all the staff members that work at Arlington Collegiate High School. Parents, friends, and family who are here supporting these young people, thank you. Thank you for your support, your discipline if they needed discipline. Maybe they didn't need much discipline, but your discipline, your encouragement, everything that you did for them. And know that they are exceptionally prepared as they face the next chapter in their lives, but they still need your support. And just like our life and our journey in life, it takes everyone and it takes people to support us to be successful. You will continue to need that support, and I encourage you to seek it. As your class has done exceptionally well, I encourage you to also take some joy. Take some joy in the fact that you worked hard, that you put in your effort, you took a risk, you changed your trajectory from 8th grade to high school, and you took a leap of faith. And today is a time to take some joy. Take some joy in the fact that you're a stronger person because you took that leap of faith. Very quickly, I'll say a few words in Spanish to parents who speak Spanish. So, muchísimas gracias por el apoyo que les han dado a los estudiantes. Sinceramente, estamos muy orgullosos del éxito que han tenido ellos en esta escuela. Nosotros sabíamos que al principio de esta escuela había muchas oportunidades, pero sabíamos que ellos iban a tener que tomar ventaja de esas oportunidades. Eran dos, una relación de dos. Y ellos han hecho eso. Y ellos van a tener mucho éxito. Pero sabemos que el trabajo duro no para. Ellos ya aprendieron algo muy importante. Aprendieron que trabajando duro y teniendo esa determinación, pueden tener mucho éxito. So, again, congratulations, and thank you, a special thank you to TCC for their wonderful partnership. You're going to hear from Dr. Coppola in a minute, but thank you so much, Bill, for your partnership in helping these students be successful. So congratulations, and look forward to celebrating with you.
Good evening. I'm Maria Aguilar, Vice President for the class of 2019, and it is my pleasure to introduce another one of the biggest supporters of ACHS, the proud president of Tarrant County College Southeast Campus, Dr. Bill Capola.
Good evening. Good evening. That's better. I can't see with the lights, but I can hear you. Dr. Cavazos is such a wonderful speaker, and you need to know that if it wasn't for the visionary, the chance that he has taken, and also with the board of trustees from AISD, you wouldn't be sitting here right now. So let's give them all a round of applause and appreciation. Now, I'm not, as people who have heard me speak know that I have to stay on script, or we'll be here till 10 o'clock at night. So bear with me on here, but I am very proud of all of you. So I want to say good evening, first of all, and congratulations on your great accomplishment, as Dr. Cavazos has said. A short 4 years ago, you and your family made an important decision about your education and your future, and that was to take on the challenge of the Arlington Collegiate High School. And 2 weeks ago, I was proud to see many of you cross the stage of Tarrant County College graduating ceremony at the downtown Fort Worth. I want you to know on that date, in our entire district of 8 early college high schools, 401 students crossed the stage. You were sitting with many of them. Of those 401, 90 were from your class, almost a quarter. Give yourselves a big round for that. Now, I don't want to say, you know, there are 5 other presidents at Tarrant County College, and some people think I'm a little competitive, but I did kind of wink at them every time you walk through the stage. You are here because the organizations, Tarrant County College and AISD, that serve different populations came together to create an educational pathway for the young people in this community. And you are a result of that partnership. So as you move forward, you must also partner with many different people and organizations for the better good, to leave this world in a better place than when you entered it. Now, much has happened in this world since you started the journey. No matter what rhetoric you might hear in the news or on social media, please remember that this is the best country in the world. Please, like this. And that is because you were given an opportunity, as you did 4 years ago, to do anything you want and anything that you wish. This is an exciting time to be where you are. We are at a technological and creative age where the world is changing more than any other time in recent history. Many experts say that by the year 2030, 80% of the jobs and skills that employers will be seeking don't yet exist. And that's just 11 years from now. Look what happened since 2008, 11 years ago. Twitter was first introduced in 2008, and it's still here. The creation of Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, self-driving cars, the explosion of Amazon and Google, and the implementation of artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and voice recognition is just to name a few. The last technological change that had the biggest impact on the world was the invention of the printing press in the mid-15th century. So because of the wonderful faculty and staff at your school, you have been prepared to not only take on the future, but to shape it. Don't forget what you have learned over the last 4 years about yourselves and stay focused on your ambitions. So I want to thank you for being a part of the Southeast Campus. A culture of a college is made up of its people, and the students move us to do the best that we can. So I always have to have a quote. This is a quote from Tom Brokaw. You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as the ticket to a good life. Let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as your ticket to change the world. We look forward to all, this is my part now. Okay. We look forward to all your future accomplishments that undoubtedly will continue to change this world. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and smile for the pictures.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Arlington Collegiate High School Class of 2019 Salutatorian. Miss Alexandra Renteria Maldonado. Alexandra is the daughter of Gabriela Maldonado and Alejandro Renteria. Alexandra made the most of her time here at ACHS in her dedication to both academics and service projects. She was a member of the Cornerstone Honors Program, as well as a UTA Lion Scholar. She was involved in PTK, AS, and Sigma Kappa Delta. She also served as a peer leader for new student orientation, as well as a supplemental instruction leader for college algebra. She was also actively involved in TCC's Student Government Association. Alexandra will be attending the University of North Texas at Dallas in the fall and is majoring in political science. She plans to attend law school to follow her dream of becoming an immigration lawyer with aspirations of one day running for public office. She was awarded multiple scholarships totaling over $93,000. Congratulations, Alexandra. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Good evening, families, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly, graduates. I would like to take a moment to honor and congratulate the class of 2019. Class of 2019, we did that. My name is Alexandra Renteria, and I am grateful to represent the Arlington Collegiate High School class of 2019 as Salutatorian. I owe this accomplishment to my family, friends, and the educators who have crossed my path. I'm going to start off by thanking those who have helped me throughout this journey. Padres, muchas gracias por su esfuerzo y los sacrificios que han hecho por mí. Gracias por darme tanto y por motivarme para ser una buena estudiante y hija. Espero que estén muy orgullosos de mí y que me continúen a apoyar en mi carrera. To Ashley and Sherlyn, thank you for being the most amazing sisters, best friends, and soulmates throughout this whole journey of my life. I hope that I have set a good example. Continue working hard and remember that I love you both very much. To my teachers, professors, and the administration at ACHS and Tarrant County College, thank you for making this learning experience the best and for your conditional support throughout these 4 years. And to my friends, thank you for teaching me the ins and outs of life and for helping me be a better listener each day. I am beyond thankful for all the support and motivation I have received here at ACHS. Standing here, you might think that my life is pretty great and I have my future ahead of me figured out. However, that is only partially true. You see, our life is always bound to have unexpected twists and turns. At the age of 4, I immigrated to the United States from my hometown of Mexico City. At the time, I did not know who my biological parents were. I had lived with my grandparents throughout most of my childhood, while my parents lived in the United States. Once I immigrated to this country, I met my parents for the first time. At a young age, I was very lost, and coming to the US was a culture shock for me. Later on, I realized that my parents had sacrificed a part of their life to raise me. So I attended school and grew up in the US, and I didn't see myself any different from any of the students in my classes. I chose to hide in the shadows by assimilating to American societal values and expectations. That all changed my freshman year in high school when I realized I wouldn't be able to obtain a driver's license. But it hit me harder my junior year when I realized I wouldn't be able to apply for FAFSA or pursue the career of my dreams, an immigration lawyer. I no longer knew if college was going to be a viable option for me. I realized that despite all the sacrifices and efforts made by my parents, I would fail to seize the dreams and opportunities they hoped I would be able to attain by coming to the US because of my legal status. Today, I am protected under DACA, and I am able to work legally in the US. However, there is always uncertainty for my future under the program. Although my future is uncertain, I am hopeful that I will find a way to achieve my dream of becoming an immigration attorney to help immigrant families be reunited. And today, I stand before you as a proud, undocumented Latina with the message: keep pushing forward regardless of the odds placed against you. I know that we haven't gone through the same struggles or hardships in each of our lives, but we do share some of the same sentiments of uncertainty. I know what it's like to have your accomplishments put down and to feel powerless. So if I may, I would like to commend you for overcoming your obstacles and for being where you are today. Know that things will not always work the way you want them to, but remember that you are resilient. This class of 2019 has been the most successful and astounding in ACHS history. Together, we were awarded $4.7 million in scholarships, accepted into over 200 universities, and survived the intensity of our college courses while making time to give back to our communities. And for some of you, you can now say that you are the first in your family to graduate with a college degree. Although today marks a very important chapter in our lives, we have merely scratched the surface of our potential. I want each of you to remember to have pride in everything that you do, as long as it makes you happy and it's healthy for you. Be proud of all the things you have accomplished, but remember to stay humble. Whenever you come across a difficult moment in life, remember that there is people around you that care about you, and then find at least one reason to keep going. So many people have asked me how I've managed to accomplish so many things or what motivates me to keep moving forward. Luckily, I have been surrounded by a good group of mentors who I've been able to reach out to in hard times. But the thing that has helped me the most is having a dream and having something to believe in. I decided that I wanted a better future for myself and for my family. There has been times where I felt hopeless and I've thought, how can I get through this? So I had to take a moment to regroup and come up with a new way to tackle the situation. Today, I decided to share a piece of my life with you all because I want you all to remember that with hard work and motivation, you can achieve your goals. There are some things that will be out of your control, but there are far more things that you have the ability to control. We've already accomplished something great by being the second graduating class at Arlington Collegiate High School. 4 years in the making, and we finally get to walk across the stage. So today, when we walk out of this building, take a moment to celebrate this accomplishment in your life, but get ready to start the most important chapter in your life. I can't wait to see all the wonderful things you all will accomplish. And remember that you've got this. Si se puede. Congratulations.
It is truly an honor to present to you the Arlington Collegiate High School Class of 2019 Valedictorian, Miss Elizabeth Rodriguez. Elizabeth is the daughter of Apollonia and Flavio Rodriguez. Elizabeth has made quite the impact on ACHS. She is a member of the Student Leadership Academy as both an alumni and co-teacher. At TCC, she served as a peer leader for new student orientation. She is involved in PTK, the Organization of Latin Americans, and the Gay Straight Alliance, and Student Council. And she did all of this while maintaining a perfect 4.0 collegiate GPA. Elizabeth will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington in the fall, majoring in nursing. She hopes to eventually become a nurse practitioner or nursing educator. She was awarded a prestigious Terry Foundation scholarship from UTA. Altogether, Elizabeth has earned in excess of $150,000 in scholarships. Elizabeth, I am so proud of the incredible tenacity and leadership you have shown. You've been a blessing to anyone who's been fortunate enough to work with you. I can't wait to see where the future takes you.
Good evening, everyone. I am beyond honored to represent the graduating class of 2019, and I would like to take a moment to thank the faculty, staff, AISD administration, family, and friends for joining us here tonight to celebrate a huge milestone. Additionally, I would like to thank a few people in my life who have consistently motivated me and played a huge role in my success. Thank you to my parents, Apolonia y Flavio Rodriguez, for the sacrifices you made and for providing me with the life that you dreamed about years ago in a little ranchito in Mexico. Thank you to my siblings, Delia, for being a caring older sister and a wonderful role model, Priscilla, for continuously pestering me, and making sure I had some fun. Y'all go subscribe to her YouTube channel. Priscilla Rodriguez Mesa. Thank you to my brother-in-law for helping me realize my worth, for motivating me, and for being like a second parent. Thank you, Shay, for helping me gain a better perspective of the world and teaching me about patience and self-love. Finally, thank you, Lizette, for throwing study marathons with me, being there for me, and putting up with people calling you Elizabeth sometimes. Arlington Collegiate High School has truly been a blessing. The faculty and staff are overwhelmingly loving and supportive and encourage students during academic setbacks and personal failures. With a diverse student demographic, each person at ACHS comes from a different background and has undergone a different journey. This is my story. A little more than 4 years ago, I would have never imagined myself standing here. Before high school, I had an incredibly troublesome childhood, and I wasn't the responsible student that I am today. In fact, throughout my elementary and junior high career, I wasn't very good at school and actually spent most of my time in the principal's office, usually dealing with things like misbehaving, vandalizing school property, or sneaking out of detention. Best believe my mom wasn't very happy about it. Then, during my 8th grade year, I spiraled into an eating disorder and was kicked out of orchestra for behavioral issues. I skipped class whenever I could and stayed home or hid in the school restrooms like other edgy teens at the time. Then, a few months before starting high school, I ran away from home. I was located by authorities, handcuffed, and checked into a rehabilitation center where I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety. At that point in my life, I was very lost and uncertain about my future. Daily tasks became a burden, and I lacked the motivation and courage to invest in myself because self-loathing thoughts consumed me. However, during those months, my brother-in-law and older sister pressured me into applying to Arlington Collegiate High School. I wasn't very sure what path I was on, but once I received my acceptance letter and stepped foot onto the campus, I knew things would be okay. I was surrounded by an incredibly supportive and welcoming network, and given many opportunities to explore my interests and meet new people. As my high school career took off, I went on to grow and make everlasting memories with amazing and talented people. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Lizette, Giovanni, Ethan, Juan, Adrian, and the rest of you 92 students. Not to mention, I couldn't have done it without such amazing staff. I transitioned from a rebellious teen who disliked teachers to a driven teenager who admires their passion and commitment. Throughout my journey at ACHS, I was deeply touched by our teachers' desire to see students succeed, and I sincerely hope all of these teachers understand how much of a significant impact they had on my life, as well as other students. Therefore, I would like to thank all faculty and staff one more time for waking up early and striving to make a difference in students' lives each day. Attending Arlington Collegiate High School has truly been a life-changing experience, and I will be forever grateful for having the privilege of representing the second collegiate graduating class in Arlington, Texas. Additionally, I understand that everyone's story and struggles may be different, but I'm here to tell you all that you are loved. You are talented, ambitious, tenacious, and beautiful. And any obstacle you encounter that brings you pain, doubt, or grief will be temporary. For now, I encourage each and every one of you to celebrate. Surround yourself with a positive network, see the world, love, and most importantly, drink your water, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes the future may be uncertain, but don't be afraid of venturing out of your comfort zone. We really do only get one life. However, if you do it right, once should be enough. I wish everyone the best with their new journey, and may we cross paths again. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Salma Paredes, and I am the recording secretary for the class of 2019. It is my pleasure to introduce the biggest supporter of ACHS, our principal, Jeff Krieger.
Good evening. It is my distinct honor to stand before you today on this special day of your journey. For us to gather here at this moment requires the work and commitment of many professionals, both behind the scenes and in front of it. Before I address our students, I would like to recognize those professionals who made this celebration today possible. Our campus team, I'd like to thank our superintendent, Dr. Cavazos, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Wirtz, and our AISD School Board for their belief and support in our early college high school. Thank you. We would like to thank our higher education partner, Tarrant County College Southeast, and its president, Dr. Capola, vice president, Dr. Jackson, vice president, Dr. DuPont, and the academic deans. Thank you for opening up your campus and providing our students a college education. Thank you. There's also one more individual at TCC that deserves special recognition. He is our early college liaison, Mike Sinato. Mr. Sinato serves as our bridge to success at TCC. There are so many things we can take for granted at ACHS because of all his work. Mr. Sinato, would you please stand up and be recognized? Further, I would like to thank the bedrock of our success at Arlington Collegiate High School. The award-winning faculty, your counselors, Ms. Hollick and Ms. Franks, your assistant principal, Ms. Moore, and our wonderful support team. To achieve uncommon results requires an uncommon effort. And the professionals who work at our campus arrive to work each day to provide our students life-changing educational experiences. If you are part of that ACHS faculty and staff, would you please stand now to be recognized? Additionally, I would like to express special recognition to our founding principal and my mentor, Dr. Bolin. Without your leadership, this early college dream would not be the successful reality it has become. Dr. Bolin, would you please stand to be recognized? Lastly, I would like to thank the parents, guardians, and extended families of our senior class. Over the last 4 years, your support of our students and our work at ACHS has made this special day possible. We appreciate the leap of faith that you gave us with your children as they enrolled at the second class ever here at Arlington Collegiate High School, especially at a time when not many of us knew how this journey was going to end. It is my and our ACHS team's hope that we have met your expectations. Seniors from the class of 2019, please stand and join me in thanking your families for their support of you. All right, and now on to the star of the show, the remarkable students from our class of 2019. Students, as you sat in your junior high classrooms in the spring of 2015, you made a choice to go to a campus, which was only in the nascent stages of fulfilling its potential. When I think of your choice, it brings to mind the words from President Kennedy when he was outlining his vision for landing a man on the moon, of which we're celebrating the 50th anniversary this year. He said, "We choose to go, not because it is easy, but because it is hard." You chose to enroll in a campus where the high school experience was unproven, challenging, and for many of you, a little scary. You could have chosen the safe and proven traditional high school experience, but you did not. Now today, you sit here the product of choosing to do what is hard and not easy. Let that choice and its consequences provide you the comfort as you lead the security of ACHS and move out into the world that provides numerous safe and challenging choices. You chose the road less traveled and be successful, and you have done it, and you have done it well. Because of those choices, we sit here today, one of those mile markers in your life. As you transition into your journey into adulthood, please take time today and the weeks to follow to reflect on those who have made this day possible for you. Reflect on those individuals who have poured into you their love, their kindness, and their desire for you to fulfill your potential. Reflect on your parents providing you the right words when you need it, or reflect on Miss Haggerty's real talk or love you mean it words of encouragement when obstacles in your way seemed insurmountable. After this reflection, go into the world and pour yourself into others. It is only with others where remarkable and truly significant things are accomplished. Over the past 4 years, these seniors before us have accomplished beyond our expectations, and our expectations for them were extremely high. This senior class has had over 91% of the graduating class receiving their associate's degree. This is a remarkable number when you consider that for our campus to receive the highest accountability rating from the state, we have to get to just 40%. These young men and women before you more than doubled that. This graduating class has averaged 67 credit hours per student. A grand total of 6,000 plus college hours were earned at TCC, plus 100 plus more here at UTA through our Lions Scholars program. These students' average college GPA is 3.13, which is amazing when you think about these students began taking college courses when they were 14 years old. These seniors were awarded over $4.7 million in scholarship. This number doubles last year's graduating class. These students were accepted into over 200 four-year universities. In terms of dollars, the estimated cost of these students' college education is over $800,000. However, the most significant number for our students is when they walk out of here today is zero, as in $0 owed in student loans. This is one of the life-changing events from Arlington Collegiate High School. Students, while these numbers are meaningful and substantial, the real prize of your time at Arlington Collegiate High School is in the journey and not the destination you have arrived at today. If you had not done the little stuff day after day, the big stuff of tomorrow would not have been possible. This journey here tells you that you can do it, that you will do it. You will continue to be successful if you continue to engage in the world around you. Go to it. Don't let it just come to you. Much as you did when you were in 8th grade, continue to bet on yourself by taking full advantage of all the opportunities in front of you, even when those opportunities are very challenging and scary. When you walk out of this auditorium tonight with your diploma in your hand, understand it represents more than just course credits earned. It is a certificate that says you did not settle for average or the journey, for the journey of least resistance. As we wrap up our time together, I think of the words Robert Frost beautifully summarized your ACHS experiences. 2 roads diverge in a wood, and you, took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Class of 2019, you may have followed when you started. Hey, however, here at the end, you most definitely lead. Go forth and conquer. Know that you'll always be a special part of us. I love you guys. It has been a privilege and an honor to be your principal. All right, now let's get down to business. Class of 2019, we have now arrived at the moment you and your families have been waiting for all of your life, the awarding of your high school diplomas. We will now begin the presentation of graduates. Yes, please be respectful of every graduate as they cross the stage. Will the first row please approach the stage in order to receive their diplomas?
Aileen Iracema Aguilar. Maria Guadalupe Aguilar. Asia Luz Aguirre. Ali Ahmed Al-Hasimi. Niaz Almir. Angelique Arredondo. Stephanie Ablavi Baca. Desiree Harley Barrera. Kevin Anthony Benitez. Diamond Naomi Briceño. Liliana Cruz. Carla Maribel de León. Hope Delgado. Zahira Diaz. Stephanie Nicole Esparza. Wyatt Earl Espinoso. Adrian Flores. Julie Ann Flores. Marina Oliva Florido. José Francisco García Martagón. María Graciela García. Ricardo Iván Garza Moreno. Carla Ruby González Soto. Naomi González. Avian Ashea Harris. Tabitha Cliche Hawkins. Brandon Hernandez. Andres Antonio Herrera. Vivian Ho. Michaela Iman Lanford. Nancy Niem Lee. Sarah Marie Longoria. Cynthia Lisette Lopez. Jacob Andrew Lopez. Jacqueline Lopez. Darian Meredith Lowe. Evelyn Rachel Lugo. Lauren Jesslyn Lujan. Yami Paola Marin Rodriguez. Ismael Martinez. Yasneli Martinez. Morgan Elizabeth Dior McLaughlin. Layla Marie Medeles. Kevin Samuel Mendez. Brandon Alexander Monsivais. Jason Orion Moreno. Odelia Jody Moses. Cesar Eduardo Nava. Irene Marie Navarro. Christine Fuong Nguyen. Dewey Khan Nguyen. Tony Nguyen. Jacqueline del Carmen Núñez. Christian Anthony Obregon. Angel Eduardo Palacios. Selma Yareli Paredes. Ethan Pham. Lin Huang Pham. Teresa Nguap Pham. Don Davis Pham. Jacqueline Portillo. Jakira D. Powell. Mohammed Ibrahim Kashu. Jesus Alan Quiñones. Mohammed Rafin Rahman. Yesenia Guadalupe Ramirez. Juan Enrique Ramirez. Sarai Ramirez. Lizeth Ramirez Martinez. Cesar Isaí Rea. Lania Ravon Richard. Alicia Marie Rodriguez. Caitlin Ann Rodriguez. Mateo Antonio Roman. Jacqueline Alicia Sanchez. Israel Joel Sanchez. Joshua David Santamaria Lara. Rachel Leanne Scott. Sebastián Serrano. Heriberto Cifuentes. Jonathan Solis Garcia. Sheila Solis. Wisdom Lachey Tennyson. Isabel Torres. Cynthia Grisel Torres Flores. Giovanni Trevino. Mia Alexis Vasquez. Jennifer Yolanda Vasquez Torres. Alejandra Elizabeth Villegas Casillas. Arlette Villegas. Uriel Roberto Villegas. Caleb Joel Weeder. Tiari Dejanay Diane Woods. Jayla Pearl Yarbrough. ACHS 2019 Salutatorian, Alexandra Renteria Maldonado. Arlington Collegiate High School 2019 Valedictorian, Elizabeth Mesa Rodriguez.
Will the Arlington Collegiate High School class of 2019 please stand up? Superintendent Cavazos, members of the AISD Board of Trustees, as the principal of Arlington Collegiate High School, I'd like to present to you these students who have successfully completed all of the attendance and academic requirements for graduation as prescribed by the state of Texas and the Arlington Independent School District. It is my privilege to present the second ever graduating class at the Arlington Collegiate High School. You may move your tassel to the left.